Good evening. It was a company doing door-to-door magazine sales, but a lawsuit claims that company was really dealing in death.
The company hired two salesmen who later allegedly murdered an elderly couple in their northeast Albuquerque home. Tonight, we have learned that the man who runs the company has now himself been murdered. Kim Holland is live downtown.
The man's murder was a surprise to Albuquerque city attorneys who were in the middle of a lawsuit with him and his companies. His violent death has now changed things.
Doors are shut a little tighter on Avenida La Costa after a couple was killed on the block last December. Delsa McCracken says things haven't been the same.
She was a good lady, and he was a good man. I just don't even like to think about it.
Two men selling magazines door-to-door are accused of beating 79-year-old Taki and Peng Yi to death in their home. The suspects worked for Integrity Program, LLC. The company that hired the men has been under a cloud of controversy in several states. Albuquerque is suing the owner, Robert Spruiell.
They didn't have permits, they didn't have tax numbers, which means they weren't paying taxes here. They weren't registered with the state or registered with the city.
But last Sunday, Spruiell was murdered near Miami, Florida. Police say the 38-year-old confronted a man he believed was trying to sell drugs to his salespeople, and he was stabbed to death.
Shock and surprise. I can say after 15 years of practicing law, I've never been involved in a case where a party was murdered in the middle of a litigation.
City attorneys say they plan to follow the money, amend a civil suit, and go after Spruell's estate. They're trying to set an example that shifty and shady salespeople are not welcome in Albuquerque. That pleases 85-year-old Delsa McCracken, who now double-checks that her doors are locked.
You bet I do. All the time.
A bill before the Albuquerque City Council would tighten controls on door-to-door sales. It would let people put themselves on a no-knock list, and if somebody came knocking anyway, they could be arrested. Back to you.
All right, Kim, the suspects in the Yi murder, Travis Rowley and Mike Lee, remain jailed tonight.